Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion, play Slay the Spire. Got a long day of Spire recording, ready to get in the groove, but let's start small. Silent, I'm just looking, doesn't seem super tough. Scores are good, maybe that's what I need. A cursed run, vintage, oh it's too easy, let's do it. I'm cool with that. Basic enemies drop relics, which means we actually do want cards, but oh, we're gonna take damage immediately. We do want cards, but the only way we're gonna get cards is via elites and possibly question marks in shops, which sounds like a lot, but it's actually like, it's not that many opportunities. We should get very accustomed to how our deck looks to begin with, because it's probably gonna look like that for quite some time, but starting with 4 energy, and then gaining strength for every single curse, it means I will put every single curse possible into my deck. And actually, even just starting with 3 shivs makes this seem like a Duvu doll deck is extremely plausible. So, very simply, we don't need to play this fast. Let's set a habit, you know? Play a little slower. It would be nice to get the bonus for finishing the run in the most timely fashion possible, but it is not necessary. You know, most important thing is not doing well in the daily, believe it or not. The most important thing is setting ourselves up so that we can do as possible on the 820 runs that follow. We're still seeking, I'm so embarrassed to say it, we're still seeking that first 820 win on camera. If you told me back in January we'd still be looking for it here in June, probably would have stopped playing. So in a way, it's a great thing that we've managed to, hold on, 16? It's a great thing that we managed to avoid that. No, we could have done it. No, we could have been 1 HP shy, that's fine. So that I managed to avoid that fate. You know, sometimes you gotta surrogate in the medicine. You know, you got a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Unfortunately, Mary Poppins, it also means that when your kids are 30, they're gonna be like, I'm not taking my medicine unless I get any freaking ice cream. You ever think about that, Mary? Go ahead. Good face. That's what you like to see. All right. So, we haven't added any cards, which means neutralize is definitely our best upgrade. Let's pop a power early. This is 12 damage. I think 1,000 cuts is going to be the best damage for us. Caltrops, in my opinion, is pretty unlikely to give us more than 12 damage. If this guy hits us 4 times, you know, we got bigger problems. I'm going to play both. They do damage to him. We take no damage. It keeps the possibility of the perfect alive. He's hitting for 10. We got there. Okay, so we're still going to keep the perfect going. We basically need a strike to kill him. Strike to claim it, and he's done it. Bag of prep, very good first turn. I think out of these, certainly Flechettes has the best chance to give us those good optics. Let's upgrade it by default. Since we're drawing 9 cards turn 1, you know, there's a good shot that we're going to be able to get Flechettes to be pretty strong for us early, if we draw it, and we did. Like I said, really good shot. Really, really good shot on this one. Just trying 5, 7. So 2 of these will get you. It's still very good, but not as good as I hoped for. Dude, Anchor is very solid as well. These guys. Do we want, well, hold on. This time we actually have 2 skills. It's a dream come true. 27 damage. 14 plus 10 doesn't get us there. So I think we want to do 15. No. Yeah, it sucks, but like that, I think, is our ideal option. Now, we don't have shivs next turn, so our damage potential goes like, you know, what's the opposite of through the roof? Our damage potential goes through the freaking floor. We're gonna take damage on this fight, and that's not me just trying to, like, you know, move the goalposts. I think it's extremely unlikely we don't take damage. That's very lucky. Nah, you don't even want to discard that. Strong turn, don't get me wrong. If we draw 3 strikes on this turn, theoretically possible. Oh my god, we actually got there. That was pretty lucky, if I'm being honest. Blur is good, but I think we need offense, and I think we have good value out of Sucker Punch either way, so I'm for it. Okay, now we're kind of cruising. On floor 1. We got a long way to go, but it's very, very solid early. So Flechettes, it automatically kills an enemy. You have 19, you have 16. 16 HP is pretty easy for us to get around, especially if we get Pen Nib, which I forgot existed. We're fighting Hexaghost. That's actually a problem. Caltrops will help us out. But let's remember, you know, like, if we're gonna fight Hexaghost, we want some form of, like, basically renewable damage. Something that gets stronger over time. Yo, so good. I think you should play both. I think you're gonna get him anyway. Yeah, something that gets better over time. Or just one really, really high damage attack would be fine as well. I actually think in a small deck, that could be Deadly Poison. I don't think it's particularly strong, but I think it's, like, it's good enough. We already have really good weakness, but I do think Sucker Punch will be the best thing for us, like, overall. So we definitely want Caltrops to pop. Definitely did that wrong, but, you know, if you're not going to focus on it, I'm not going to focus on it, okay? Destined to take damage. It's okay. I love having an ethereal curse, by the way. So in case you're wondering, it will depend slightly on the way that the deck shakes out from this point onwards. My intention right now is to get enough curses that, combined with Ninja Scroll, essentially make it so that it seems likely we could kill most enemies or most encounters on the first turn. If not the first turn, very, very soon after. Dude, that Deadly Poison, it was way better than I gave it any credit for. So obviously we always want energy, but let's see what else we got. Glass Knife upgraded early will probably be our best benefit here. I think we totally go Calling Bell and then just hope that there's not innate curses. I mean, Pain is really bad. But our strength on turn 1 is going to be amazing. I think it's worth doing. I kind of like this path. So we do start with Pain. Let's see. It's all about, you know, can we kill you in one turn? And we can. Molten Egg, also beautiful, even though we're not going to add that many cards. Do we want to remove a curse? I don't think so. I think what I want to do is put a skill in our hand, and let's put Survivor there so we can discard a curse. And, I mean, I also think just a straight-up Dagger Spray for, like, immediate, yeah, I don't think we want to dump anything now that I think about it. A Dagger Spray for, like, immediate AoE also seems very nice. Let's transform. Let's transform a basic Defend. Became Cloak and Dagger. Seems good to me, brother. So this is where we don't want to draw Pain. Lovely. Well, just watch out for Pen Nib. There you go. We actually, I'm dumb. We have Letter Opener. We should be playing all of our skills every time. This... I don't really care about getting the perfect. Let's take him down. The perfect on this fight is irrelevant. It matters long term. Like on an elite fight. Actually, because it's caused by a curse, I'm pretty sure it still counts as a perfect now that I think about it. How many attacks do we play? Can we play 7 and play Glass Knife? Well, 6 and then Glass Knife. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Glass Knife. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Glass Knife. Easy money. Okay. Blue Candle's really good. We'll use that to exhaust our pains when they come out. It's the best relic we could have asked for, probably. Sincerely. Even better than something like Shuriken. So we'll... either way, we were going to lose the artifact bonus. So, yes, and then we want you dead. We're not going to get to Pen Nib. And that's totally fine. If we get Shuriken, and I mean, like, it's obviously pretty apparent to begin with that we're gonna win the run, but like, if we get Shuriken, it's super over. Nah. I think I actually just prefer Dagger Spray, honestly. We'll upgrade Glass Knife. That's very critical for making sure we got the damage necessary to take out the bosses. The elites, whatever. But the bosses have got to go. Okay. See, there you go. Got to get rid of that. Because we're playing Survivor, let's just do this. I don't really care because this is ethereal. And we're not going to get Pen Nib, so we'll just put this on you ASAP. This is worth paying 1 HP for. We also drew out of it, which made this way better. It's just that easy. Singing Bowl. Now, I think footwork is good, mostly because of Mummified Hand here, but we're not gonna... Ooh. Normality's not that bad as long as we don't draw it after... after we've already played 2 cards, or 3 cards for that matter, I guess would be way worse. But, you know, we don't need to see these. We should really keep Pen Nib available, maybe Letter Opener to a smaller extent. What I was going to say is Singing Bowl most of the time, I'm pretty psyched to see it. Here, I don't think it's that useful. Just because we're not going to get that many opportunities to get cards. Kunai is just beautiful, obviously. I mean, the run, you could tell from the scores, the run was going to be easy. But it's even easier than it looked like it would be. We will get Pen Nib here. Strawberry. I'll always take it. It's all about the perfects now. I don't see any reason this couldn't be a 1,200 point run. If we're gonna play, wait a minute, we shouldn't do it like this. Get rid of that, but then just dump that. I don't think that affects our perfect, but I do feel pretty dumb about it. One way or the other. Hold on, these do 10 each, so we can definitely afford this, and then made a defend free. But that's okay. Gotta go. We're not taking any damage. Just seeing, like, is it worth Letter Opener? I think it is, actually. I think Letter Opener did more damage there. This gotta go, obviously. Well, I think we've got very little to worry about, but you never know. I mean, I've been taken by surprise before on these runs. Blood Vial helps out a lot, actually. I don't think we need Poison Stab, even though it is upgraded. So out of these, what do I like? I mean, you gotta love Toxic Egg. Even though we're not gonna add that many cards, this saves us a lot of problems. Then we just took another Cloak and Dagger as well. Cloak and Dagger is just a great card for us, especially upgraded. It's almost worth 1 dex by itself. So, I don't think we can get the Pen Nib. Whether we can or we can't, this guy's not hurting us. And he's in for a world of hurt himself. Yeah, we got him next turn. It would be nice to kill him in one hit. So when I said we had him next turn, I was right, but it was closer than I thought. Dead Branch, always interesting. I don't know if I say is that good, but it's always interesting. And I'm taking, this is the last risk I will probably take here, is not resting before this fight. I think we should be totally fine, but I got no guarantees. That's right. Every time we play a Shiv, we are going to get new cards in our deck, which is scary. Energy's at 6. I'm just okay. So get rid of an artifact, and then put some poison on him. Then put some poison on him. Play a catalyst, and then use some energy. Might as well drink up there. Play another catalyst. 48 poison is nuts. We might as well weaken him. Give us the best chance possible at the perfect. So we got pretty lucky with that, but we might not always be there in the future. And actually this time we're like immediately... Oh, we haven't taken damage, so Centennial Puzzle. No, did not work. I was incorrect. But now we at least have a block, so we got nothing to worry about. Let's play this, see what we get. Blade Dance, okay, you love to see it. Get that out there. Might as well play Prepared, and we don't really need a basic strike. Let's Blade Dance right away. This went way better than I ever could have expected, but we do have to worry about the Shivs plus Dead Branch setup in the future. Certainly, I think Envenom is probably our best option, and then... Nah, I mean, sure, we probably want energy, right? Like, because we're going to kill enemies without them being aware of what's happening regardless. So now, I am going to put the rush in a little bit. Just trying to find a path where we can fight multiple elites. Because we could finish the run in time to get the speed bonus, so I do think that it's worth a try. You know, we might as well. Because if we can get that, I don't know. I'm not saying, like, first page is guaranteed. I don't even know why I took that, just out of a sense of speed, I guess. I'm not saying first floor is guaranteed. I do think first floor is, excuse me, I'm looking for, sure, I mean, I'll take it, but I was really not looking for that. I was looking for, if possible, would have been really nice. Hold on, I screwed this one up a little bit. Would have been really nice to get Dagger Spray, but we killed him on the first turn anyway, so maybe just don't get too twisted up about it. You think we can do 160 damage when you've got some kind of help happening here? I love this. No, I don't. I thought we could draw off of it. That's my bad. Well, if we don't know what you're going to do, that actually gives me a huge advantage, believe it or not. Because it means I can't mind jam myself into not doing as much damage as is possible. Because I don't know what you're going to do anyway. We might as well just swing for the fences, right? We do have a lot of block. I don't want to specifically say how much because the number is funny. Dude, I think that's the greatest thing we could have asked for. He cursed me. That's more strength. It's a better turn one. Okay. Dude, Dagger Spray immediately. But first, this has got to go. Then, this has got to go. We don't need to get rid of that, though. Alright, well, it's no surprise to anybody, but we definitely, if the run is solvable, this is the solution, I think. So we would like to... Oh, that's perfect. I actually think that... Hold on here. If I could hit you with this and then kill you, that's a pretty big get for us overall. Are we going to play 3 more skills? I don't know. I actually don't know. We need to play 3 more skills? It's probably not going to happen. Let's just ice you then. And Caltrops will make something free. It was a strike. Life goes on. I don't really care about putting 9 poison on you. Let's hit you with one of these. Regret doesn't really matter for us right now, but... yeah, I mean, we can get rid of that, I suppose. It's all good. We got Pen Nib on our next turn. Definitely dump that first. Alright, I mean, this is good. It's looking good. Let's put it that way. What do you got for me? What do you got? Leg sweep? Absolutely. We do have the Timekeeper, and we tend to play a lot of cards. So I think a flawless against the Timekeeper is pretty unlikely. We're looking for Dagger Spray. Probably could have afforded to wait a little on. And maybe why are you using it against the enemies most likely to hurt you? You know, that's more along the lines of what I was hoping for. One of these, and one of these. We're not at Pen Nib. We got a little ways to go. Good. Good, but could be better. Or a Calcum. Unlikely to help out that much, but... not gonna be upset with it. I think that's a little outrageous. Might as well try to draw a better attack. Didn't get there, that's fine. Plenty more where that came from. Flechettes just did 72 damage. Pretty solid get. The free Masterful Stabs are just funny. It's just a funny situation. I don't care who you are. If that doesn't make you laugh, you gotta go see a doctor, because you might be dead inside. 28 damage. Well, why don't we Piercing Wail and hope for a better attack to come on the exhaust? Didn't happen, but that's alright. We'll wait till the next turn. We did put up 57 block and do 248 damage on turn 1. Pretty solid. Exhaust these, draw better cards. We did get there. Definitely should not have taken Omen Mori, by the way, but hey, we got 1 strength without having to take a curse. Yeah, why? I mean, dude, give me a curse. I don't need another rare relic. I'll take the strength instead. Do we want to Shiv every turn? I sort of think we don't. You know it's Hidden Strikes. I didn't need to tell you that one. Now, I would love to kill you turn 1. Oh, boy. You gotta go. Okay. So we're gonna need a lot of attacks. Obviously. These can start to give us stuff for free. Just get rid of this. Pardon me. I know you're like, well, with the catalyst, you coulda. Yeah, we coulda, but I mean, it's okay. We still got them, like, easily. Ornamental Fan. I think Blur will be a very interesting card for us. And we have so little that's actually, like, upgradable, because our deck is, like, 100% uniformly perfect already. Well, uniformly upgraded already. Let's see how this goes. I think we can get the Pen Nib. The answer to that question is an extreme no. But this turn... definitely did this in, like, super the wrong order. But that's 60 damage to enemies twice. I guess we did have Phantasmal Killer as well. What do we want in our hand? Dude, I don't know. On turn 1, where we're drawing 9 cards, I think we might want Flechettes in our hand. I think that'd be a very interesting option for us. And, I mean, we got no permanent skills, but some interesting stuff going on potion-wise. I guess Caltrops is kind of a... or Liquid Bronze is kind of a permanent skill in its own way. I think you hit him with it early. Okay. 3 skills in hand. Can we do better? We might be able to do better. That's 4 skills in hand. That's 5 skills in hand. We're not going to get the Pen Nib off of it, but that's 6 skills in hand. That's 90 damage. If you could double it. Hey. Hold on, we need 5 more attacks. It's not possible. You should get this out there for 75 damage and quit complaining. You should definitely also play Glass Knife, and you should for sure play 3 more cards. That's a good one. 2 more cards. Let's just do it like that. 57 blocks should leave us safe. Okay, so this turn. We know no matter what he's going to heal. So it's really a question of do we want to play anything? I think the answer is no. Now we got 12 cards. Well, now we got 4 cards. So we are going to take damage this turn. That's going to ruin the perfect there. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's life, dude. What you going to do with all that junk? All that junk inside there. Ah, that's... I forgot you were in the deck. That's exactly what we warned about. Is like, we don't want normality showing up on a draw. Either way. Okay, dump this for sure. Cycle it out. Oh, that's not so bad. Hubris is getting the better of me here, but it's kind of like once you lose a little HP, why wouldn't you be okay losing some more, but also like staying alive, obviously? And death is not really in the cards for us this time. Still an easy run. I'm going to say we're going to be in that maybe 11 to 1200 range. 1270. That's a little higher than I thought, honestly. And this is definitely very little to complain about on that run. A lot of people in a similar range here. But dude, top 100 right next to the villainous Tyler Glale. Basically at the end of a daily. No complaints there. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It's a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'm going to record some A20. And I'll see you next time. See ya.